Hey, what is going on, folks? It's Brando Linick here. I appreciate you for coming by, and this is going to be a conversation on how to start a business on your own. The example I will be using in this video is how to start a watch business, also sharing with you some of my personal experience when it comes to this. And having started, a couple different types of businesses, having gotten around people over the last 3.5 years who have started their own watch businesses, the very fine distinction between people who are successful in doing it versus people who are not successful in doing it is they understood their upfront investment in the management needed for the business to maintain it and grow it, and how long it was going to take them to get a return on their investment. And people who didn't, I'm telling you, they were beating their head against the wall and they made no money, or they made tiny checks. And if you don't want to fall into that category, it's critical, if you want to start any type of business, not just a watch business, that you understand the work required, to maintain it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, and yearly basis, and also your upfront investment, not just time, but money, with a watch repair business or a watch business where you're creating your own product and service, dealing with supplies, dealing with equipment, unless you're looking at this from a franchising perspective, which pretty much every watch retailer who I've gotten around who's actually created their own watch had actually done. They actually franchised out their manufacturing and distribution, and because they did that and they sold to also wholesalers, and then they sold to third-party outlets, small stores and kiosks. Because they did that, they had leverage. And unless you're looking at it from that perspective, which it can take you a long time to build up to, but unless you're looking at it from that perspective where you've got a passion and hobby for actually making your own watches, I would advise you, if you're only looking at it because you want to start a business, you want to create an income for yourself, if that's really what you're looking for, before you consider starting your own watch company, your own watch business, if you hear me out here for a minute, if you're looking at it because you want to build a business and income, then I've got a lead I'm going to throw your way. And if you're looking at it because you want to franchise out, you want to build it because you've got a passion, comment down below. I'll point you in the right direction. But if you're looking at this to build a business and an income, to save you blood, sweat, and tears, late nights and frustration, the lead I want to throw your way here is actually what happened to me going back about a year ago when I transitioned from a traditional business and I came across a person who was building a business without any of the mechanics behind a watch business. And it's not to put a watch business down, but it's for those of you who are looking at this to start an income and a business because you want to build yourself an income. And this person wasn't dealing with supplies or equipment. This person wasn't creating their own product and service, which can be very limiting. If you're creating your own product and service, that means you always have to consistently be creating your own product and service. And if you're not, your business and income will stop, So because this person wasn't building a business that was based on them producing 24/7 to actually make an income, and they're making a high multiple six-figure income, building a business on the internet without any of that stuff, having time freedom, location freedom, and money freedom, I reached out to them for help, which, their results are not average or typical. I am not guaranteeing you their results, just sharing with you a story. And I was able to create in a month a full-time income, was able to walk away from my corporate America job, was able to walk away and put aside my traditional businesses, and I worked at it. I learned some things, but 30 days later I was able to do that. And it's just to share with you what's possible. Like I said, if you're looking at starting a watch business because you want to build a business to create your own income, if that's what you're looking for, to have flexibility, time, freedom, and leverage, learn to build a business on the internet. If you're looking at starting a watch business because you have a passion about it and you're maybe considering franchising out as a long-term perspective, comment down below. I'll point you in the right direction. But aside from that, I hope this helped you out. I hope this cleared up some things for you. And last thing I'll leave you with, if you're serious and wanting to learn how to build a business online, if this makes sense to you from a business perspective on how to build a business to get the results that you want, out of a business, whether that's to travel, whether it's to spend more time with your family, if you want to learn how to do this and this makes sense to you, connect with me on my site if you want to learn how to build a business on the internet. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put the link in the description below. I appreciate you for coming by. It's been fun, and I look forward to seeing your success story. Take care.